Hi, everybody. This is Valerie. I'm a registered nurse, and tonight we are going to do the first in a series of educational videos. This one is on behalf of the Perfect Home Care, and if you do need home care in the Westchester County area of New York, please call them. Or if you have any questions about this presentation, or you just want to learn more about their services, call them at 855-855-5728. That's pretty easy, 855-855-5728. And that's a toll-free number, by the way. So tonight we're going to talk about having the talk with our aging loved ones about long-term care options. For many of us over the holidays, we've been able to visit with our aging loved ones, family members, parents, aunts and uncles, and we may have noticed that things aren't exactly as good as we thought they were. So we might want to have the talk about long-term care, or we might want to get started down the road of long-term care quicker than we realize. So let's talk about that. So having the talk, and let's talk about longevity first. Today, people are living longer than ever before, and with the advanced age often comes the need for care. Meanwhile, the traditional caregivers, which are, just like me, the middle-aged adults in the family, by today's standards, that means 40, 50, even 60-somethings, have demanding careers and busy lives of their own, not to mention kids. As a result, many midlifers today are faced with balancing these things with not only active involvement in their grandchildren's or adult children's lives, but also an increasing responsibility for the well-being of an elder loved one. And in some of our cases, we have kids of our own that aren't adults, so we're really strapped for time. The sandwich generation. Nearly 80% of these sandwich caregivers are women, and on average, they can expect to spend 18 years of their lives helping an aging parent. And that doesn't mean 24 hours a day, but helping in little ways. Often while caring for a younger family member too. Adults age 85 and older are the fastest growing segment of our population, and 58% of the over 85 population is disabled in some way. This is a daunting challenge for today's caregivers. So having the talk. Growing older does not automatically bring incapacity, but when it does, physical and cognitive changes can come on quite suddenly. Thus, it's critical to recognize that it's never too soon to talk with your elderly parents or relatives about the future. It's just another form of family planning. So some of the topics include the parents' lifestyle interests, concerns and directives for medical care, financial and management issues, long-term care insurance, housing choices, and other options for care, because frankly, they're all pretty expensive. So instead of directly asking, so do you have long-term care insurance? Or we've noticed you're having trouble taking care of yourself. Begin the discussion in the context of a relative or friend's experience. For example, this is what happened to Aunt Mary, and we want to be better prepared. Use another family member as an example, a neighbor, a friend, someone they went to church with or go to church with. Talk about them and say, you know what? I'm worried about you and what we're going to do for you when that time comes. Or put the discussion in the context of your own life, such as, I'm starting to plan for the time when I might have trouble taking care of myself. This is where my documents are. I've signed a healthcare proxy. Have you made any of these plans for yourself? Ask your parent, and I'm sure they'll have an answer. While many adult children don't end up playing an active role in their elder relatives' planning process, elder care experts point out the importance of knowing who to go to when the time comes, the attorney, the healthcare surrogate, and so on. Listen to the responses you get and let your parents know you care about them and want to be able to follow through with their wishes. Warning signs. Any major behavioral or functional changes, an accumulation of diagnoses, so more than 2, falls or repeated hospitalizations, short-term memory problems, periods of confusion or disorientation, calls from your parents, friends, neighbors expressing concern, more frequent requests for help or support, and a lot of weight loss over the past year that wasn't planned. If you live far from your parents, you may need to make frequent visits to assess their situation and reach out to their friends, neighbors, and clergy for accurate information between your visits. You can also consider home care services like the Perfect Home Care to be your eyes and ears when you can't be there. We exist to help families and friends care for the ones they love. We provide companionship, homemaking, and personal care services in Westchester County. The Perfect Home Care. Call today for any of your needs and watch for our other live educational presentations throughout the year, providing the best in hourly and live-in home care companions in the Westchester County and New York City area. Call us today at 855-855-5728 or visit us online at theperfecthomecare.com. Thanks everybody for joining us on our Facebook Live presentation. Watch for more live presentations coming your way. And if you like this, please give us a thumbs up, like our page, and be sure to come back for tips and information every single day on our Facebook business page. Thanks everybody and have a great evening.